Good afternoon, Ma'am Tricia.
Good afternoon, Merjorie. Are you done with your lunch?
Yes, ma'am. I just got here dahil pinatawag niyo daw po ako.
Yes, good thing that you are here. I have something to discuss with you.
Yes po, ma'am.
Since malapit na ang performance evaluation mo, and we are always conducting this semi-annually, and your work performance will be evaluated. So it was written sa job description mo. Have you read your job description?
Yes po, ma'am. I'm aware of that and babasahin ko po siya ulit.
Alright, good, Miss Merjorie. So your evaluation will be held by the first week of November for another half of the year. And the result will be after the week. Okay? So based on your job description, your job summarizes in ensuring the quality by which namimit nila yung safety and specific standards ng products in the production stage. So dapat namimit mo yung safety codes and advise those responsible people as it was emphasized in your job, diba? That you should have effective communication and problem-solving skills. So now, could you specify the needed tasks to be accomplished in your daily job?
Yes, ma'am. I'm assigned to analyze a nearly finished product for the quality, durability, and safety bago po yung mismong final stage of production. At the same time po, I need to evaluate yung mga materials na ginagamit during the production and even yung work environment po.
Okay, it's good that you are well aware of your daily work tasks. Diba one time, you participated sa job evaluation for us to know the worth of a job. So, mahalagang factor din kasi yung nasa job description mo for you to be aware of your duties and responsibilities kasi dun i-evaluate yung performance mo, whether you meet the standards or not, or namimit mo ba yung worth of the said job in your performance or not. So, nagigets mo ba siya?
Yes po, ma'am. I'll take note of that.
So, for further understanding, your performance evaluation will be the basis for you to measure your productivity, skills to improve and to maintain, and for rewarding and for promotional aspect. And also, you will be aware of how you perform your job if it still aligns sa goals and objective ng company. So, you can take a copy of this performance criteria. And I will also send this a copy via email. So, take a look at that. And let me first discuss the following criteria in your performance. Okay? Ready?
Yes po. Medyo pressured lang po.
So don't worry, you just have to do your best and improve the needs to improve in your job. And when you are corrected, you will grow into that.
Yes, thank you po for encouragement, ma'am.
You're welcome. So here, as you can see sa performance criteria mo, every traits, yung mga behavior, result-based, will be all measured. So take note, the method that will be used in evaluating your performance is graphic rating scale and checklist method, okay? So wherein sa graphic rating scale, you are evaluated using the 5-point scale. So 5 is the outstanding, which is you perform well with excellence in your job. 4 is when the performance exceeds the expectation. Yan naman yung namimit mo yung requirements mo competitively above sa job requirements mo. Then 3, meaning you meet expectation. You consistently meet the requirements of your job. Then 2 is equivalent to below expectation. So dito you perform your job but you need a lot of improvement in some factors. And last is use. Last naman is you did not meet or at all the said requirements. So meaning your performance will be unacceptable if you got a rate of 1 and it falls on unsatisfactory. It might be an indication if you are retained, or it might be ground for termination. So I expect that you don't be like that, okay? So nasundan mo ba siya? Any question?
Yes, it's clear po ma'am. Pero pwede ko po bang malaman kung ano po yung equivalent rating po ng skill na ginamit?
Okay, good question. If you got a rate of 5, it is equivalent to 95 to 100%. 4 is 89 to 94%. And 3 is equal to 83 to 88%. Kapag 2 naman, it is 78 to 82%. And 1 is unsatisfactory. You'll get a percentage below 77%. Okay?
Yes ma'am, I get it.
Okay, good. So, the factors that will be evaluated sa performance mo like attendance, including the absenteeism, tardiness in your work. Kasama din dito sa pag-evaluate if nag-work ka ba during working hours or hindi. And I know that you are aware of that. The timeliness of how you work quickly in your job with quality, syempre. Especially yung mga pagpapasa ng mga importanteng documents. The knowledge that you have acquired in your job as you perform it well sa mga nasusunod mo ba yung standards sa pagmamonitor, thoroughly check ba lahat ng products. So, another is how you communicate with others. Makikita ba na ikaw ba ay interactive sa mga subordinates mo at sa lahat ng mga nakapaligid sa'yo sa workplace? Then, how you dress up. It falls naman sa physical appearance mo. If needed in some situation, may times na you need safety uniform, na-apply mo ba siya? And kailangan as you check sa mga materials kasi yon. And you know the rules that was said sa orientation pa lang, diba? Including how you comply sa policy. And isa sa policy natin, diba? Yung branding and yung safety codes. So, nasusunod ba siya? Then, sa mga rules and legal issues. This 5-point rating scale is a statistical measurement para mas accurate yung pagme-measure sa performance mo. Okay? Can you see that it's written there sa binigay ko sa yung copy?
Opo ma'am, I'm following it.
So as you can see in the criteria, mahalaga na na-measure din yung creativity mo on how you show exceptional skills like how attentive you are in every details, how you handle pressure, adapting to the changes ba, adaptable ka ba, yung outputs na napaproduce mo, kasama din dyan yung personal habits that you do. If nakaka-affect pa siya sa goals ng company, flexible ka ba, dependable, and are you effective in your communication with others, and yung attitude that includes yung mga behavior mo, if align ba siya sa function mo as a quality assistant towards your subordinates and towards other people, okay? And that includes also yung physical appearance mo, how you present yourself sa clothing mo, and may mga na-apply ba yung mga safety hygiene needed kapag nag-i-inspect ka ng mga products. Organize ka rin ba everything sa trabaho mo, okay? So, is it clear sa'yo?
Yes ma'am.
Okay, so you can read that as your reference para makita mo pa yung ibang details na i-measure sa performance mo. And here is the second method to be used in your performance evaluation. Ito naman is a checklist method, wherein there's a written set of objective and descriptive statements. So, if you possess some of that trait na nakadefine doon, so, kung sino man yung mag-evaluate sa'yo, lalagyan niya yon ng check. If nagagawa mo ba siya, namimit mo ba siya, and ang pinaka mag-evaluate sa'yo, diba? Your supervisor, and that's me, diba? And kapag hindi mo naman siya nagagawa, so it will be an X or it will leave a blank. And syempre, may mga corresponding comments doon. So, including din dyan sa mga comments na may include dyan sa checklist method, meron ding mga suggestions about your performance, kung paano mo pa siya i-improve, and based on your criteria naman yun. So, dito naman mas makikita mo kung gaano ka-effective or gaano din ka-ineffective yung behavior na pinapakita mo in your job. Siyempre, ito naman is more on subjective approach. Diba? So, do you get it? May questions ka ba? Clarification?
I get it po, ma'am. I'm just thinking and reflecting on my job.
Okay. To inform you as well, it's hard to evaluate an employee na nagre-rely lang tayo sa isang method. So, we will be conducting another method para mas open siya, mas fair, and mas maging mindful yung bawat isa sa atin about this evaluation. So, lahat ng mga inadequacies is masusolusyonan. Every issues, diba? And you see the purpose of why we are doing this performance evaluation, okay?
Yes po, ma'am. I get it. At the end of the day, it's for my best din po.
Okay, I see that you get it all. And that concludes the information that I needed to disseminate sa'yo. So, thank you for your time. I'm looking forward for your cooperation in the evaluation process. Another question ba? May mga not clear pa ba sa'yo?
None so far po, ma'am.
Okay, good. So, pwede mo nang ituloy yung work na tinatapos mo.
Yes po, ma'am. Thank you po.
You're welcome. See you around.
Good morning, Patricio. How are you today?
Good morning, ma'am. I'm good po. Thank you po.
Okay, good to hear that. So, I called you here because I have something to discuss about the performance standard and criteria for you to follow. Since we will be having an evaluation of your performance next month, and I'm sure you're aware of that, right? Nabigay ko naman sa yung evaluation form last night.
Yes, ma'am. I'm aware of that.
Okay, good. So, since your position as a customer service representative requires a lot of patience and self-control, we expect you to be flexible and responsible on how to deal our customers. Our goal and objective is to give the best service to our customers. And I believe you've already know your duties and responsibilities indicated in your job description. You would answer people's questions, give them advice, and sort out their problems by phone and email. You'd help customers with clear, friendly advice and information. Sometimes you'd help them complete a task such as pay bill or buy a product which they may find confusing or difficult. You would probably speak with people on the phone or use email. You're aware of that since we already discussed it to you, right?
Yes, ma'am. I will deal with customers' order, handle credit and debit cards, yung mga payments po doon, and then answering inquiries sa mga customers and magpagre-respond po sa kanilang mga complaints.
Okay, good thing. Knowledge of the job is very important, and I want you to keep on that.
Yes, ma'am, I will po.
Okay, thank you. So, the reason why we conduct a quarterly performance evaluation for us to know if you meet those expectations na ipapaliwanag ko sa iyo later. And also, this will be our basis for your performance appraisal to know your strength as well as your weaknesses para ma-identify which part needs for improvement. I want you to understand that during the evaluation process, you will be observed and your performance will be rated. So whatever the outcomes, it will be based on how well you perform your job. I hope we're clear about that.
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
Okay, thank you. So this will be the criteria of your performance to evaluate. I will explain it to you, okay? So please listen carefully.
Okay po, ma'am, I will listen attentively.
Okay, so we will rate your effectiveness in getting things done in relation to time and cost requirements, which is your productivity in the job, as well as your quality of work. Dito, observe natin if you will have errors and if you complete your work accurately and efficiently. And of course, your attendance, punctuality. So, napaka-importante nito since obviously you're not performing well when you're not at work. And also, we expect that you will report on time. And you should notice us in advance kapag may problem and you need to absent. Okay?
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt po, pero I'll just ask question po paano po if some instances nagkaroon ng emergency? So, makakapasok pa rin po ba?
Yes, it is valid, but you need to submit the given requirements, which is the medical certificate para maging acceptable yung excuse mo. You can apply for a sick leave and make sure your application for sick leave filed in advance or exceeding 5 days and shall be accompanied by a medical certificate. Malinaw ba?
Yes, ma'am, salamat po.
Okay, sure. So let's proceed. So as a customer service representative, communication, listening skills are very important. It should be clear, organized, and effective since you're dealing with customers' needs, as well as it requires a depth knowledge of your job for you to respond accurately. And syempre, hindi natin control ang emotion and behavior ng customers, so we expect you to deal our customer in a professional and friendly manner. So, dapat be polite pa rin. Okay?
Yes, ma'am, I will po.
Okay, thank you. And of course, you will be rated on how you will respond to your working environment and show your good character and morale with your subordinates. Your cooperation, initiative, dependability, flexibility, and personal appearance are also included. So, do you have any questions about the criteria?
None so far po, ma'am.
Okay, good. So, for us to have a basis for those criteria for the evaluation process, we use graphic rating scale method, which is we give a rate 1 to 5, and you will be rated based on your ability to meet each expectation of the job. So number 1 is poor, which is below 75. Um, Means significantly below performance standard. And second, below average, which is 76 to 80%, barely achieve performance standard. And the third one is the average, which is the 81 to 85% achieve performance standard. And the number four will be good, which is 86 to 90 exceed performance standard. And lastly, which is the 5 excellent, 91 to 100% significantly exceed performance standard. So we also use a checklist scale method. This method shows clear expectation of the job, which is for us to have more accurate answer about the effective and ineffectiveness of your behavior in the job. This is a series of question asked, and I, your supervisor, simply responds yes or no to the questions. Is there any part na may hindi ka naintindihan?
May I ask po ma'am if ano po yung passing score?
Okay, of course we expect you to have a passing score, but we want you to aim a higher score, okay? Remember, the result of this evaluation depends on how you perform your job. And if you fail to meet those expectations, we can hear or we can have another meeting for that, kung ano yung magiging decisions, if you will continue your contract or not. Okay? Don't worry. That's why we're here today, for you to be aware and be reminded of the things you need to do in your job. And I know focus and determination will help you to do it. And please, don't hesitate to ask me if you have any concerns. Okay?
Okay po ma'am, I get it po ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Is there any questions or any clarifications?
Wala na po ma'am.
Okay. So, I think we're all done for now. Thank you, Miss Patricio. We really hope that we're on the same page, and we're expecting for your cooperation with this evaluation process. This is the reason why we want you to always be informed, para ma-avoid din natin yung possible misunderstanding at the end of the process. Okay?
Yes ma'am, thank you ma'am for discussing clear information, and I will do my best po to meet that expectation.
Okay, glad to hear that. Thank you again, Miss Patricio.
Yes ma'am, thank you din po.